Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to episode 17 of the FIFA 20 My Player career with Galatasaray. We're here on loan, as you know. A quick look there at the Super League table, and as always we are still chasing Fenerbahce. They are not dropping points, are they? So quite a long way to go if we are going to be challenging for that title come the end of the season. We are into the January transfer window now, of course, and because we're here on loan, I don't think we're going to be recalled to Ajax, but I don't know how the game works, to be honest, whether that's even possible, as I mentioned in yesterday's episode. But we are looking forward to seeing if Galatasaray do spend any money during this window just to improve on the squad as we do head into the second half of the season. It's going to be a tough fight, obviously, trying to catch Fenerbahce. We need to beat them when we do take them on ourselves. Hopefully get the 3 points there and then continue on with some decent form. Kai has been banging in goals in the last episode. I think he scored in every game that we played, so a repeat of that would be absolutely superb in today's video. But so far, still waiting for the first goal, and Kai's not had the best of first 10 minutes. He's on a 6.3 rating. Obviously could be worse, but it could be a lot better as well. Let's try and get him in on the game, try and get him in amongst the goals, maybe an assist or two, and more importantly get the 3 points for Galatasaray. We do have a cup game coming up as well in today's episode, and that is, I believe, the second leg of the Turkish Cup. So fingers crossed, if we can't get ourselves the title in the Super League, we can go on and try and win some silverware, at least in the Cup, before we do head back to the Netherlands and back with Ajax, as that was one played through here for Kai. What's he going to do? He cuts it back, nice little skill, lays it off in the middle. The defender was there to block it, and that one is cleared away for a Galatasaray throw. But a great chance there for the home team to take the lead, but unfortunately good defensive work from the away side, and it does remain goalless as Galatasaray are on the attack again. Cross comes in, and again good defensive work. We just can't break the deadlock today, can we? We are still in possession. Patient play here from Galatasaray. Cuts inside, lays it off there to Kai. Tries to open up some spaces, hit the base of the post. We just can't find the back of the net today. As I said, Kai did get 3 goals in last episode. In 3 games, 3 goals for him, and we're struggling today. Even our teammates can't find the back of the net, and that one's not troubling the goalkeeper whatsoever. As we do approach the final 10 minutes of this match, it still does remain goalless. 0-0 into the 10 we go, the final 10. Kai trying to chase this one down, trying to get the ball back here for Galatasaray as the cross comes in. That one's laid off just behind him though, unfortunately for him. Thankfully for us though, and we're trying to get this one forward, and it does go out of play for a goal kick. But that is going to be the end of Kai's game, which is a bit of a shame. 8 minutes to play. Hopefully we can find a winner in that final few minutes. You can see there, Trent Alexander-Arnold's joined Real Madrid in Spain. Big signing, not sure how much his cost, but a big signing there for the Spanish Giants. Right then, let's try and get a victory in this one. Try and get Kai back in on the goals. As I said earlier, it is the second leg of the Turkish Cup. We did win the first leg pretty convincingly, as you can see there in the aggregate score, 3-0. Let's try and match that at the very least, or even go one better and get a few more goals. Kai chasing, and that one is over, cleared over everybody, but we do have possession back. And here he is again. Kai somehow gets through there. Is he going to take off the shot? A bit of skill. Shot comes in. The goalkeeper there though, and a good save there from the home team. The manager trying to cheer on the team. But we are leading 3-0 on aggregate, so it doesn't really matter if we don't score today, as long as we don't concede 4 goals. I won't be too fussed. I'm not sure what round this is either. Not sure how many rounds there are in Turkish Cup football. But 6.8 rating for Kai, pretty decent start there for him as we do head into the 13th minute. Still waiting for the first goal of today's episode, actually. I was going to say today's game, but this is game number 2, and we've still not had a single goal to speak of. But here is Kai, just outside the area, playing more centrally, playing more as a left-sided forward right now, and he's hit the woodwork again. He hit the woodwork in the last game, and he's done it already with 15 minutes played. Pretty sure if that was with his left boot, that would have found the back of the net. Oh, he's played this one through, surely. No, the goalkeeper again making a good save here for the home team. And Galatasaray really having a tough time being creative and finding that back of the net. And that one's cleared away, and it is going to be another corner, and that corner didn't come to anything. So onwards we go then into the 27th minute of today's match, and it is all Galatasaray, so we'll take that as a positive. We just need to find the goal, be a little bit more clinical going forward. Somehow Kai comes out of that with possession. That one's laid forward. Surely this is going to be the first goal of the game, and it is. That one finds the back of the net. Falcao it is who gets the first goal, and obviously that is an away goal too, so that is 4-0 on aggregate. Now the home team need to score 5 if they are going to be progressing through into the next round of the Turkish Cup. I can't see that happening, can you? A good finish there from Falcao, and there it is. 1 goal on the night, 4-0 on aggregate. First cup goal of the season as well, therefore Falcao. Could be an important one as we do try and push on. We've got less than 15 minutes to play in this first half. Kai is on a 6.7 rating, as you can see in the top right there. So a little bit more wanted from him. And we're actually giving away a penalty. Not sure what that penalty was for. If we get the full replay, we'll have a look at that. Now, I don't know if it was handball or something. Not quite sure. Here he is jumping. We don't even get to see the replay. That's a bit of a shame. But come on, keeper. Oh, he's hit the woodwork and straight into the keeper's hands. What a poor penalty that was, but we'll take it. We are still in front by 1-0 on the night, 4-0 on aggregate. There's a good chance there for them to get themselves back into contention for this game, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen now. Kai charging all the way through with his pace and power, and he's got past that defender there. He cuts inside. Is this going to be a goal for him? It is. What a great solo play there for Kai. That is Galatasaray's second goal of today's match. We've got just over 10 minutes to play in the first half. It is now 5-0 on aggregate. The home team do need 6 goals now if they're going to be going through and knocking Galatasaray out. That 100% is not going to be happening. We don't concede many goals when we do play, and then even when we do get substituted late on, we don't seem to concede too many either. But here we're going through looking for another, and we do find the back of the net again. So we are still in the first half, as you can see in the top left there. 38 minutes played, and we are leading 3-0 on the night, 6-0 on aggregate. We are heading into the next round, and it's nice to get a few goals, especially in the first half. The first half seems to be our most quietest period. So to get 3 goals in this game so far is absolutely fantastic for Galatasaray. Mark how it was getting that one. We're heading into the second period now. Just over 20 minutes remain. It's been a quiet second half, to be honest. After those 3 first half goals, I think Galatasaray just laying off a little bit, rest their legs for the busy second half of the season, which is coming up soon. We do have some more European action as well, but remember, we can't remember if we did. I don't know if we saw, did we, whether we actually qualified for the Champions League or whether we did finish 3rd in our group stage to head into the Europa League. We will probably check that out in tomorrow's episode. We don't do that right now, but as you can see there, we did draw there and we did finish 3-0 in the cup. So into the round of 18 we do go. And before we do end today's episode, we have one more match for you guys, and hopefully we can end on a victory. We're doing the first game then. We won the second one 3-0. Let's try and get ourselves back to winning ways in the league with 3 points here. As I said, Fenerbahce are really starting to pull away from us, which is a bit of a shame. They don't seem to be dropping any points. So it is going to be tough going into the second half of the season with a handful of games to play, and hopefully we do take on Fenerbahce soon and get the job done against them. And this is not a good start. Look at this, 2.5 minutes played, and Galatasaray already find themselves a goal behind. Papa Cisse, I think that is, who gives the... Are they away? I think they are away, aren't they? They give them the first goal of today's match. Poor defending there from Galatasaray. I'm not sure what the defender was thinking there. He tried to play that across the goal. But there is Papa Cisse. He gets the first goal. It's his 4th goal of the season in the league, that is. And yeah, they are away from home. So Galatasaray fans are not going to be happy here. Need to improve. Approaching half an hour, still trailing, waiting for a goal. That one tried to dink the goalkeeper there, but thankfully he was onto it and he did tip it over for a goal. For a corner. And let's try and improve. We need to find a goal as soon as possible to get ourselves back into this game and then hopefully push forward for a winner. Good defensive work this time. Maybe the counter-attack play is on here for Galatasaray. Good skill there from Kai. Cuts inside, waiting for the run of somebody. Forced back onto this near side, and that's a nice touch there. Oh, here's the opening. Is this going to be the opening? Falcao plays it out wide. Back heel is poor, and we've given the ball away. The AI and the teammates really need to improve. Kai is struggling here as well. He's down to a 5.3 match rating. We are into the second half right now as well. We've got just over half an hour to play, and this is not going to be a good result if we do end up losing here. We need to improve. Again, Kai playing more centrally. Now he's onto this left side, playing as a left forward right now. And he needs to find a teammate in the area. He needs to cut it back. He's been taken down. And Galatasaray do have a glimmer of hope here. They've got themselves a penalty kick around the hour mark as well. It's going to be a yellow card as well there for Isaac Saki. He's been yellow carded. He's got to be careful then for the last 30 minutes of this match. And hopefully whoever takes this, Falcao possibly, it isn't Falcao, it's not Kai either, and he's hit the woodwork as well. That's 2 penalties we've had in today's episode, and both of them have hit the crossbar. Kai's up to a 6.3 rating now at least, and now played, and things are not looking good here for Galatasaray. We've drew one, we've won one. It looks like if we don't improve, we are going to be losing. We do have possession back here. Galatasaray forcing it onto that far side. Kai's again more central than he should be. Picks it up. Is he going to find a teammate? Pulls it back. He does find his teammate. And Diagne gives it in back. And that's a good touch there from Kai. Or was it? No, it wasn't, because it's cleared away there by the defence. And I think that is going to be game up for Kai, as they are going to be making a substitution. Kai, he's off, which is a bit of a shame. Well, there you go. That is going to be about it, guys. Leave a like if you did like today's episode. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And we're just going to have a quick look then at the final result of this game. Did we win it? No, we did go on and lose it, which is a bit of a shame. But we do have quite a few games going on, and hopefully we can get ourselves back to winning ways and some decent form. See you later, guys. Peace.